I'm Suzanne McNeil with Design Originals, and I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and I just love Zentangle. It is such a relaxing process. Anyone can do it, and when you're finished, you have a fabulous piece of artwork, even if you're just a beginner. So today I'm doing the Zentangle beads. I have crystal beads in between them, and these are just simple Zentangle paper beads. So the way I start is I have a strip of paper. Sometimes I use thin, sometimes I use thick. So here I'm drawing on my paper, and I've started this one with just a really simple chevron design. And Zentangle tends to be repetitious patterning. So every pattern, and there are like over 1,000 patterns, by the way, so it's really fun to collect the knowledge to draw different ones. And then I'm going to take my chevron and color in between those. I'm just going to put my finger up here and hold that a little tighter. So here we go, coloring them in. And I'm just using a Sakura Micron pigment ink pen, so it's solid. It won't run if it gets wet. You can even add colors on top of these with watercolor or markers. Today I'm just working in black and white, but there's so many options with Zentangle. So now for the beads, all I need to do is one section on the end of my strip of paper. And then to do the bead, I'm using just a little tiny straw with a hole in the middle like you stir your coffee with. I have a strip of black paper that's just a little bit wider than that piece. I'm going to take one end of my black paper and just crease that into a little tiny roll. And with that, I can add a little bit of, I like the Elmer's glue. It seems to work really well. I just put a little Elmer's, and then I start wrapping that around the straw. Now sometimes these straws come in different colors. I normally just pick them up at the coffee shop. This one just happens to be black. So I'm just going to continue rolling that into a tight roll. Sometimes I can add a little glue in the middle, but it's not always necessary. I just keep rolling right along. And sing a little song like row, row, row your boat. Or you can just keep rolling. This is really fun to do with friends because you can come up with hundreds of different bead designs. So now at the end, just a little bit of glue to secure that. And now I'll have to hold that just for a few minutes or seconds until that glue starts to dry. So now I'm ready to start the white Zentangle part of my bead. So I started in a similar manner. Just put a little bit of glue on the end. And then I can take this and put that in the center. Start rolling this around and rolling it really tight. Uh-oh, I started backwards, so I'm just going to unroll that and start the other direction because I do want my pattern on the outside. So I'm just going to continue to roll this just the way I did the black. Oh. So I was doing it right the first time. So I just continue to roll that all the way to the end. And when I get close to the end, then again I put a little bit of glue right here. And I'll need to hold that with my finger for a few minutes until it dries and is secure. And then when you're totally finished, you can take this and spray it with a good glossy finish paint, and that will make it nice and shiny, and they just almost look like porcelain beads, especially when you string them along with the crystal beads or other types of beads. So I strung this one just like I would a regular necklace, and just treated those Zentangle beads right on that string. So here's the finished bead. Sometimes I take the straw out, but if it wanted to stick in there, you could just clip it off on the two sides and leave it right in there. So these are so much fun. I have a series of Zentangle books that I've done. Now we're up to number 7, which is focused on the circles or mandalas. And in the series, number 8 is focused on alphabet letters and monograms. The nice thing about my books is in the back there's an index, and it shows the 40 patterns that are in each book, and each book has 40 new Zentangle patterns, new tangles, and in the book they show how to do them. Like, let's just say you looked at this and went, oh, that's interesting, but oh, I'm not sure where to start. So clearly these step outs show you the different steps, so it's really easy to accomplish and learn different tangles. Here's one of the ones I love, the lace curtain. That one's really beautiful and fun to do. And then we have the new Joy of Zentangle, which is a larger book. So I hope you enjoy Zentangle. I enjoy wearing my beads, so it's a lot of fun.